Hello and thanks again for joining me for another episode of SpaceBourne 2. So today we've got these two story missions that we can't do yet because we're waiting for the game to be updated to add further extensions to those missions. What we're going to do today is this Brotherhood interview task. Now we picked this up back in episode 21 and this is a task to join the Brotherhood Guild. We're not a member, but we've been given a task here to complete to join the Brotherhood. Now if you haven't seen the previous episode where we did pick that up, go back and watch episode 21. We'll show you how we found the Brotherhood, or rather how they found us. Now it does have a route location here, but we're not going to use that. That's basically where the where we had to go and talk to the Brotherhood, but we choose where we're going to be doing this mission. So currently we are over here in N1, which is under WRA control, so it's mine. And I'm hanging out here by an outpost. So what we want to do is we hit H, we click up here, and we're just going to find a fighter. That one there would do. And we're going to attach GPS tracker. Once that's attached, you'll come down to the bottom of the list here, and it'll now give you the option to activate warp scrambling. Scan his cargo real quick, and we'll activate his warp scram. And you can see a little marker showing there he is. Now you don't want to do this by a Stargate, because he might warp through that Stargate and then you'll need to track him all over the universe. And he's just tried warping off, but because his warp drive is scrambled, he's going to be stuck. Now if we go in here and we go to Galaxy Web, tracking ships, here he is here. Click on here and it'll show you what system he's last in. So if he did jump through a Stargate, it'll update the next system that he's gone to, and you just keep on updating that each time you go through, but he should still be around. We're going to click T and his marker is there. Click on him and it's middle mouse button to lock on him. It's not letting us do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to cruise on over to the escape route. Now you didn't have to wait for him to warp away. You didn't even have to disrupt his warp drive. You could have just shot him down. Now it does say to loot, but we don't need to loot him. All we need to do is shoot him. And it also says loot a civilian ship, but there are no civilian ships outside of like the raids. So now we're at the escape route. Hit T again, click on his marker again, and now we can warp to the location that he tried warping to, which is still probably going to be pretty close to the outpost. Cruise on over there. And he's still pretty close by. There he is there. Now you can speak to him. Where is he? Is that him? That's not him. There he is. No. It's one of these guys. No, he's not showing up in the list. Sometimes you can speak to him. Be better off not speaking to him. You can sort of you know, requests that he hands over your stuff. But as soon as you do that, he's going to alert authorities. So we just want to activate our weapons, shoot him down, and then we're going to head on over to the escape route. Going to get shot at by system security. Yeah, we've got a timer up the top there. That timer up the top doesn't really make any difference. As long as we warp away. Now, whether you leave the system or not, we're going to get flagged as a criminal from this point on. And in a moment, that'll flash up here, but it'll be really, really quick. So just wait for that to show up. And that timer doesn't really make any difference. Could have picked up the pod. Could have shot down the other guy shooting at us. Just going to wait for this. There we go. It just flashed up real quick up there. So now we go in here. You can see we've completed the contract. We didn't loot anything. We just shot him down. And the contract is no longer there. We're now a member of the guild. And now if we go into our character and into criminal, we now have a crime background. We now have a bounty on us. The location, as I said, this is not a fully fleshed out mission. The whole Brotherhood guild is not fully fleshed out, so that location is nowhere near where we are. And we have a bounty of 123 smackaroos. We can just pay that. Now sometimes you will also get a sanction. You'll get a ban on a Stargate, and I found that that's usually nowhere near where you actually shot anybody down either. But if you do get that, it will eventually go away after a while. It does take a while, but I've never seemed to find that it affects the area where you actually committed the crime. So that is it. We've done the Brotherhood task. We're now a member. Basically, that's all there is to the Brotherhood guild at the moment. I believe sometimes there is a bit of a bug that gives you that quest back again and you can redo it. But for now, that's all there is. So this one here, now this is another quest that we picked up way back in, I think, episode 9, when we did the big girl quest. Spoke to some folks standing around on the station, and it's only level 7. We picked it up ages ago. So whenever you pick up a quest, it'll give you a quest that's roughly the level that you are. That doesn't matter whether it's, you know, like if you picked up a freelancer quest, a mercenary quest, a bounty quest, or a mail quest, if we decided to accept one of these, you know, it'll, whichever level it is, it'll stay in your contracts there, and you can level up as far as you want, and it'll stay at that level. So we'll go and quickly do this one. Shouldn't be too hard, because we're now, I think, level 30, I think. So cruise on over to there, get this one done.
Calibration module activated. Calibration.
So now these missions that we pick up from space stations, I believe you can only have one at a time, and then once you've completed it, you'll be able to go to another space station and pick up another one. So we're just going to hit Control H here. Going to cruise on through here.
You reached the waypoint of your route. Please wait for your ship to be scanned.
Yeah, this particular quest,
The system has been obtained. The next waypoint is being passed. N3, 2, 1.
it,
Destination reached.
it does say that you need to have a pod catcher before attempting the rescue. We don't use it at all, and the outcome's always the same. Now, I have put a stabilizer on this ship. Do have pod catchers. I've tried doing it with an empty cargo bay with no prisoners. Doesn't make any difference. The outcome's always the same. Now, we have got some activity happening over here in one of our systems. So when that pops up, we're just going to send our guys over to deal with that. I'm not going to worry about that right now.
Module activated.
That's nothing to do with what we're doing.
Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
So we're just going to shoot down some guys.
As it will make it easier for you to access the server which is located on one of these stations.
These guys are pretty low level, so it's quite a few of them, but shouldn't take us too long to get rid of them. Now over here we've got the attack happening in our system. Just going to send all these guys over and hit accept. That's nothing to do with what we're doing here, but okay. Couple more guys. See, these guys are pretty low level there. They're shooting at me, but they're not really doing any damage. I can lock onto him.
Destroyed.
Alright, still got one. This one. I think that's the last one.
I located the server. Head inside the station and access the server to obtain the data.
So I'm going to pick up these pods here. So I have tried, you know, making sure that I had room for pods, but there are no pods. So the description is not necessarily correct with the mission. I mean, these guys are only going to be low level anyway, so they're not really going to be worth that much. But, it's still all money. Pick it up. Pick up these crates. And now we've got to go over here. Hack a server. And this would be very similar to one of the other missions that we've done in the past where we had to save Jack. So we're going to cruise down here. There's going to be a couple of guys in here that we're going to need to shoot. So just going to hop out. Pull out our weapons. And once again, it's probably going to be just low level gear. Still pick it up. Cross to here. Hit F. And so, capitals matter. Type in help. Gives us all of the instructions. So we want to hit view logs. And these names and everything will be different every single time. We want to find the one that's the password, which is this one. Not password, the one that's the admin, which is this one, Jur. So now we want to go force password. With his name in brackets, hit enter. That gives us his his password. Now we're going to type in login bracket GER 7039 in brackets. Now we're logged in as an admin. So now we want to go view documents. You can also copy and paste that. If you don't want to type it in. And we want to find station list. So we're going to type in download brackets. Not that. We want one that says station list, the whole bit. Copy. Paste that in. You can type it. I just mucked that up. There we go.
Got it. I've got the information and I'm sending it to your logbook. Good job.
Okay. Back to our ship. And that battle one there, that's from our guys that we sent to defend our system that was under attack. Just have a quick look here. Yeah, they all survived. All good there. Okay, so now we hit T. We've got another pink marker over here. Now that hack server thing, it doesn't go away. Just going to ignore that because we've already done it.
Calibration module activated. Calibration complete.
So we're going to cruise over here, shoot down a few more guys. And then we're going to be chasing a cargo ship.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Down.
Alright. So now there will be... Okay. Over there, there's a little pink upside down question mark. That's where we're going to. Got to chase down this this ship. And we're going to shoot the engines off it. There's two at the back. And there's two at the front. Can't lock onto it. You just need to sort of aim at it. That's... Now we've got to shoot. Yeah, well unfortunately she doesn't, or if she does it's not working. So we shoot down the door, we hop out. And we go up inside here. And all these guys are dead. Just got to open all the cages. And that's it. Quest complete. So that's those two quests done. So now we've just got the story ones. Now if we go back to another station, we will be able to pick up more of those station quests as well. But that's going to do it for this episode. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave me a like or a comment down below. If you want to see more, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.